Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Septa cuts, man.
Across the region are still bracing for those looming Septa cuts as the transit agency deals with an ongoing budget crisis. In a matter of weeks, 32 Septa bus routes will be eliminated. Rail services dramatically reduced. Septa's future in the hands of the state lawmakers in Harrisburg right now. Action News reporter Rebecca Hendrickson is in Wissahickon with a look at the brewing commuter crisis.
There are 3 buses that serve this area right now.
This sign shows what's on the chopping block in many bus routes used by the community every day.
People use Septa to get to work, to go to school. I hear it all the time.
State Representative Tariq Khan says the PA House has passed the transit funding bill. Now, the fate of Septa is in the hands of the Senate.
In just a few weeks, we will completely lose 40% of all the services of Septa.
Time is running out. The cuts would begin August 24th. 32 bus routes would be eliminated and rail services would be reduced. Septa says those cuts are close to becoming inevitable because of scheduling.
We have to schedule thousands of employees for their work. They pick schedules, bus runs that they're going to operate, train routes that they're going to operate.
Spokesman Andrew Bush says that likely needs to be done by the second week of August.
The further we go along here without a resolution, the more difficult it gets to turn back.
Septa says senators on both sides of the aisle seem to still be working toward a resolution, but the state budget is already a month overdue, and if this goes on another few weeks, Septa will get to the point where they implement a hiring freeze, and it will be even more difficult to restore service.
When we freeze hiring, that's going to leave us short of employees to provide service. So even if a resolution comes, it becomes that much more difficult to return service to the levels it's at now.
Senate Republicans put out their own plan they say will improve Septa, but it stops short of extra funding for the transit agency. In Wissahickon, Becca Hendrickson, Channel 6 Action News.
I tell you, man, when it's one thing, it's another. Let's go to another one, man.
Valley Kingwood Station. So right now we're at the Valley Kingwood Station and the Kingwood line at the Kingwood Station. And like we've been talking about, this is one of those regional rail lines that eventually would be eliminated come January. But take a look around right now. It's all quiet, not many people here, and that's what this would look like in January. But before that, on September 2nd, all those regional rail lines will see some sort of reduction. We talked to state lawmakers today. They say time is certainly of the essence.
And this is crazy.
This will cripple the Southeast. This will cripple our state's economy, and we need to act now.
The countdown continues. 7 days until the August 14th deadline set by Septa kicks in, and the transit agency goes through cementing its first round of cuts starting 10 days later. We're talking about initially eliminating 32 bus routes and reducing rail service. In Chester County, that means at least 6 bus routes would go away.
That's crazy.
This morning in Westchester, state lawmakers sent a strong message to riders.
Yeah, it's going to be catastrophic. I agree with you.
Damn all right.
I mean, this is something that, we're going to have to deal with, and it's going to be terrible.
They say Septa is vital to Philadelphia and the 4 surrounding counties. The agency tells NBC 10 they all kick in money based on a percentage of the current budget and amount of service needed in each area. According to Septa, Chester County contributes about $2.5 million, followed by Bucks, Montgomery, and Delaware counties, which sell out more. Philadelphia gives them...
See, all this money, right? But see, they want to waste money in wars, war on drugs, gang stalking. Instead of them spending that money on what they should have been spending it on, like this, to keep Septa stable and running. No, you spending money on targeting people. Yeah, directed energy weapons, and let's spend money. Let's invest money in that. Meanwhile, it's about to be a lot of people that ain't gonna be able to get to work. You see how that's why I say, man, look, we are in this day of time right now. Like, I forgot the brother, what's that brother name? The Muhammad brother. He said we are in this day of time right now where you're not going to be able to run from this truth. This truth is going to smack you upside the face. It's going to clip you. It's going to knock you down. You trying to run, it's going to trip you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to knock you down. The truth is going to get your attention. You know, oh, I ain't gonna feed into it, D. I ain't gonna feed into what's going on in the world, man. I'm a law of attraction, some positive energy in my world. Yeah, all that shit sound good until your ass can't get on the damn bus to get to where you need to go. This is all by design, player. They're crippling your transportation. What do you mean you ain't got no money to pay these people? What do you mean you ain't got the state ain't got no money? The counties ain't got no money. America ain't got no money. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? America is going down a drain, and people still don't see it. You still just walking around here lollygagging. See, you know, these people out here, man, I'm trying to tell you, it's going to get your attention. You know, you want to try to ignore what's going on. You want to try to ignore gang stalking. You want to try to ignore all the wars. You know what I'm saying? You want to try to ignore that the matrix is collapsing. Trust me, it's going to get your attention when you can't pay your bills. Because this is rule number one right now. If you can't get to work, you ain't going to have no money to pay no bills. If you ain't got no money to pay your bills, you ain't going to have nowhere to live. And now you can be crying out to your God and to your Jesus and all that stuff. Now you can be trying to listen to people and now you can be trying to tune your punk ass to gang stalk assimilation, trying to find out what is going on here. Well, I mean, what the hell is going on? Why is the world like this? Where is Jesus? Where is Jesus? Then Jesus said, "Seeking you shall find." You should have been doing your homework. While you busy working anyway, you're not doing your homework. You're not doing your research. So there's bills being passed without your consent. You know what I'm saying? Is gang stalking going on without your consent? It's wars and all types of, ain't no rumors, it's just wars. Back in the day, the Bible says wars and rumors of wars. Ain't no rumors. It's just wars now. All types of wars. Biological wars. Chemtrail wars. You know what I'm saying? This is we got biological war, you got psychological war, you got spiritual war. You got a chemical castration war. All types of wars going on, but you too busy working and you giving all your time to the beast's, you know, system just to get that dollar so you can get right back. And you got to go do it all over again. You just like a dog chasing your own tail, but you still don't see that shit, but you think you're free because you got a little punk ass job. Well, I got a job. You know what I'm saying? You're on a hamster wheel. It seems to me that they are purposely doing this shit. They knocking everybody off the damn hamster wheel. How the hell are you going to cripple the transportation? This is going to hurt thousands, if not millions of people. You know what I'm saying? From state to state. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, because I don't know yet how broad this is. But if we're talking in this region over here, you know, Bucks County, Philadelphia, Chester County, Montgomery County, Delaware County, then I don't know what else is going on in your neck of the woods, wherever you at. You might be on the west. You might, you know what I'm saying, you might be down south. You might be in central, wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, the beast is knocking on your damn door. They're going to get your attention, player. You're not going to be able to ignore this.
More than 120.
I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore the monster in the closet and just put the blanket over my head.
$8 million.
It's a lifeblood.
Followed by Bucks, Montgomery, and Delaware counties, which sell out more. Philadelphia gives the most, more than $128 million.
It's a lifeblood for Westchester, Chester County, and our community.
Cookie Washington says she relied on Septa to get to her cancer treatments in the city. Washington worries about others, now knowing the agency is facing a $213 million budget shortfall. If a boost in funding doesn't arrive by next Thursday, Septa says it will go through with its so-called death spiral budget cuts on August 24th.
I don't drive, and I didn't have, immediate family.
You hear what he said? Death spiral. Death spiral budget cuts. You know what I'm saying? It just remind, all I see when he said death spiral, you know how you watch water go down the drain? It's like a little tornado. You know what I'm saying? Going down the drain, man.
Right here, so I have to depend on them.
And right there, she's just one of thousands of people across the region. With a story like that, you're looking at Septa and obviously how to pay. And some of those pay increases that we've talked about, those could start to kick in September as well.
That's crazy.
Today, of course, we also talked to state Republicans. They tell me they want a bigger and stronger commitment from Septa before they give them any more money. They say they want a cleaner and safer system, among other things. For now, we're live in Valley King with Aaron Baskerville, NBC 10 News.
It's crazy, man. It's going down basement. Oh, yes, it is. How much time we got? I got enough time. Let me click more. Hurry, let me see. I got a couple more seconds.
Local mass transit agencies say they will be forced to cut service and raise fares if the state budget deadlock continues. And this comes after the State House yesterday to fund agencies throughout the state. Fox 43's James Corrigan spoke with the head of
This is 20. This is 20. Ah, shit.
Development in the state budget saga.
Let me go back.
Local mass transit agencies say they will be forced to cut service and raise fares.
I'm gonna make another video. Let me stop this one. I'm running out of time. Let me make some more room.